Good morning, July 9th, 2021. What a surreal experience to this idea of time. It's going so quickly now. It's imploding on itself. You can open my chat, so if you want to talk with me this morning, it'd be awesome. On my walk this morning, my friend Arthur was giving a discussion on the breath, and I feel the breath is really important to expound upon. With healing AIDS, pneumonias, depression, a stroke, awareness. And again, I'm going to share more about my journey of, pieces of what actually brought me clarity, brought me the ability to walk and talk and move again. And the breath is so important. To be aware of the breath through your body, how you're breathing. Not to want to be aware of your nerves, how your body feels at all moments. To walk through the fire of a stroke, of aphasia, of depression. Constantly be self-aware and self-loving. If you're not breathing enough, just remind yourself to breathe deeper, more calmly. Let the breath show you where you're at. Let the nervous system explain to you what your body is feeling. We have to feel all this. The more we feel, the more we heal. To me, it's that simple. Not simple, but that clear. And it's a good awareness to know, to feel your body deeply, your systems deeply, your nerves, your blood flowing, your heart pumping, your heart beating. To be aware of the body. This is how I went through my healing of almost a decade, to let my body do what it wants to do and be aware of it and not judge it. I try not to judge it. I know I kind of still do. I'm working on that. I'm not perfect. I'm perfecting. I'm progressing. Every day is a victory. Every awareness is, moment you're aware is a victory. So the breath is so important. There are many modalities out there. I'm not going to go into a modality education. I'm not that smart. I'm not that aware of it. All I know is what works for me was chanting, because when I chant or when I sing, I'm aware of my body. I'm aware of where the tension is, where the weakness kind of feels like, when the body wants some love through the breath. I can breathe into that location in my body. I can see my breath and pull the breath into my body in tight areas, like in my knees, my back. I mean, that's what I did through the stroke. I had to slow down. I had no other choice but to know my body from the inside out. So when I couldn't walk, I was laying there in the bed, or I was in a lot of pain, incredible pain. What else can I do but know my body? I had to go inside myself. You have to bloom from the inside out. It's a great opportunity to know yourself from the inside out. Any trauma is pulling you into yourself, like I've said before. It pulls you into yourself to know yourself deeper, to love yourself deeper. Open your heart more and more. It never stops. We expand more and more. So know your breath. Try and become more aware of your breath every day, every moment, every hour. And I still am working every day to slow my breath down, to calm my body down more and more. Because to me, a stroke was like being hit by everything. So you have to process nonstop and don't judge it. It's not right or wrong, good or bad. It is what it is. Just love the experience, no matter what you think about it. And the breath is a powerful tool. Chanting, singing, modalities. Find a good modality that feels good to you. Mine was chanting and humming for long periods of time through my body. Just very low humming. Just diaphragmatic breathing. And feel the vibration through your body. Let it travel through your system like yoga nidra. It's very good practice, because you can in yoga nidra and vipassana, because you become aware of your body from the inside out. With a stroke, you have to do this. It will not just go away. It will not just, you have to work with it. And this is how I have balanced my AIDS, aphasia, depression, cancers, diseases, near-death experiences, awakenings, shatterings, forgettings. But becoming more aware in your body. We're embodying now. We're not dreaming our body, we're being on our body, walking compassion, walking peace, being peace. Nothing is more important now than being kind, peaceful, present, aware, listen. And the breath allows you to do this because when you're aware of your breath, you're listening. When you feel your breath, you're in an act of listening. When you feel your body, you're listening to yourself, which is the all, which is everybody else you experience during the day. That's how important the breath is, being aware of the breath, aware of your body. It's really about body awareness. You're one vessel, you're one temple. There's nothing else. This is your spacesuit. This is the way you express your energy, your soul into creation. And this stroke, this aphasia, has afforded me this opportunity to become much more aware of what I express in the world now, into creation. Because we are more powerful than we have any idea. We're afraid of our own power because we are so powerful. And the breath is the key for this. To be aware, to just lay and be aware you're breathing. To walk and be aware you're breathing. The breath is everything. The heartbeat, the breath. And I lost my couldn't sing, and I had to sing I love to sing. It's my whole joy, my whole life. I was born singing. And so singing was the great gift that actually gave me back my everything. I lost everything, and singing the breath that gave everything back almost to me, in a way. What a paradox. So just be aware you're breathing. Right now, let's just breathe. Don't breathe hard. Don't, right now, for this practice, don't breathe hard. Just breathe soft through your nose and be aware you're breathing through your body. Through the ocean, the waves, the one, the presence, the soul, the prana. Feel that energizing you because you are that. We are that. Only that. That is. Just breathe. Calm down. Pause. Slow down. Don't be pulled into the distractions, the shifting around you, the chaos. With me now, just breathe slow. That's all I'm going to ask you to do. If you're stuttering, if you're hurting, breathe into that place in your body. It wants awareness. It wants blood flow. It wants energy. It may take decades, years, or whole journey, but I'm no idea. Let's just breathe together. When you breathe everything. You are everything. And still, everything exists in stillness. The potential of everything is in the stillness. Know this. The breath, sound, it's everything. We are sound, we're the breath, we're creation. Breathe. Remember to breathe throughout your day. When you remember, celebrate yourself in a small way. It's your victory. Every time you remember, it's your victory. The smallest victories become larger victories. They never stop. Self-love. Love yourself through the victories nonstop. That's the talk today, is just about being aware of the breath. Nothing more simple than that. You always have the breath. There's no doctor needed with your breath. There's no modality. Just know you're breathing. It's already given to you by God, by source, by love, by you. You gave yourself the breath. The breath is eternal and universal. And if you're aware of the breath flows naturally because you're purely awareness before the breath. Watch your breathing. Love your breathing. Love your breath. Love yourself. Be well. You're worthy. You are loved. You are divine. I'm talking to myself. It's so surreal. You're strong. When I say I need to hear it too also, because I wouldn't say it unless I need to hear it in some manner. My subconscious, my journey as well. I love you. I forgive you. You are strong. You're making great choices now. You're more aware. You're responding more than reacting. Things happen. Shit happens. Move on. You're getting through it. Love, 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 pain is all around like a bridge over troubled water. Can do copyright. I will lay me down. You're my love. You're my love. Mm.